Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayo and I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. I hope you are all fine and doing great. Today's tutorial is going to be a DIY. We will be learning how to make this lovely multiple fold turban. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and remember to turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. So without wasting much time, let's get started. We need the following items. We need 3 pieces of stretch scuba or knit fabric with the following dimensions. The first piece, which is the largest piece, has a length of 23 inches, which is our head circumference, and a width of 19 inches. The second piece, which is the band for the turban cap, has a length of 27 inches and a width of 4 inches. Cut the end into pointed tips as shown. For the third piece, the dimension is 5 inches by 2 inches. We also need tape rule, ruler, scissors, matching thread, marker and sewing machine. These are the pieces once again. This is the largest piece, the dimension is on the screen. The first piece, the dimension is on the screen. The second piece, the dimension too is also on the screen. Cut the end into folded tip as shown. This is the third piece, which is the smallest piece. Mark out a 1-inch allowance on the 23-inch side of the fabric. Note that the 23-inch side is our head circumference. Mark out the 1-inch allowance on both sides of the 23-inch side of the fabric. To get perfectly straight line, use a ruler when drawing your lines. Now mark out 3/4 of an inch throughout the remaining length of the fabric, the 23-inch side of the fabric. You can increase the 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches if you want a bigger fold or pleat on your turban cap. Mark out the lines as shown. Though my lines are not that visible on camera, but trust me, they are actually very visible off camera. Now that I'm done with marking out the thread, I will now start to sew the folds. Note that I have changed my machine foot to top stitching foot. This is not a must. You can also use a normal machine foot, but it is very important that you have a very straight sewing. Guys, I can't overemphasize this enough. To ensure that you have very straight lines when stitching, if you don't have a top stitching foot, you can pin your lines in place before sewing. Sew all the 3/4 of an inch markings at 1/4 of an inch sewing allowance as shown. It is very important that you have a very straight and parallel lines when sewing. If you don't, this will disfigure the turban cap. As mentioned earlier, you can increase the size of your pleats, the spacing between the pleats. Instead of making yours 3/4 of an inch like I did mine, you can make yours 1.5 inches. This will make the pleats to be wider apart. Now that I'm done with sewing all the tiny folds, I will change my machine foot to the normal foot that came with the machine. Now fold the fabric into two lengthwise as shown. Stitch together and leave 1 inch opening at the folded end or edge. This is the 1 inch opening that I left behind. That's the opening, and the opening is for the loop that we will insert later. Now this is the loop, which is the third piece. Fold into two and stitch together. turn to the right side, turn it to the right side as shown. That is the loop, and now pass the loop through the opening we made earlier. Pass it through the opening. Stitch in place with the sewing machine. Make sure you are stitching at the center front of the fabric. Make sure the loop is at the center of the fabric, and stitch in place. Now close the remaining opening as shown. Stitch in place. Now moving to the band for the turban. Fold into two as shown, and match the pointed ends as shown. Hold in place with a pin and stitch in place using your sewing machine. Now attach the band to the cap, making sure that the center points match, that is the center front and the center back points on the band and on the cap match each other. The right side of the band should be to the right side of the turban cap. Right side should be together. Pin in place as shown. Then stitch using the sewing machine. Trim off the excess thread. Now using a needle and a thread, gather the back of the turban cap on the wrong side of the cap. as shown. I also close the opening made for the loop using the needle and thread. Now the turban cap is ready. For a more professional look and finish, iron and overlock the inner part of iron the turban cap and overlock the wrong side of the turban cap. This is the turban cap, this is the front side, this is the front view of the cap, and this is the back view of the cap. Thank you for watching.